Today, we're in Oaxaca, Washington, at the North Head Lighthouse. Behind us is the head lighthouse keeper's domicile.
Historical fact dictates that the head lightkeeper's wife, Mary Pesavin, had actually thrown herself, for reasons unknown, off the cliff of the lighthouse that's just back behind this domicile in the cliff area there.
Now, the myth and legend is that she didn't leave. So we've got the SB7. We're going to do a little snooping around, see if Mary will talk to us. Stay tuned. Behind us, through the opening of the trees, see the lighthouse. The question is, where is Mary? Why'd she jump off that cliff so many years ago? We're going to try to find out. Alright, so we're here at North Head Lighthouse. We're going to do a quick little EVP session. We're going to do a spirit box session real fast. So, we'll do this for a little bit more and then we'll take off. Mary, are you here? We're not getting much down here. The wind is horrible. The reports say that Mary was distressed being out here with the waves crashing on the rocks, the high winds. It says it kind of drove her a little nuts. Of course, also some reports say that she was part of a New Age movement at the time and was picking up some weird things. So we can't exactly say what. All we know is Mary did fling herself off of one of the cliffs down here. Moment of weakness. Reports say that she left her husband and they found her the next day down in one of the little coves out here. So we'll go up to the house, we'll give it another shot, see what we can find. Alright, so while Bill and I were outside the head lighthouse keeper's residence.
On the opposite side of where we filmed before.
Right, and we already did the SB7 down by the lighthouse. We didn't get anything.
Which is down a little trail over here, down, and the lighthouse is right over there. So what we're doing now is we did an SB7 down there and there was no results.
So we're going to do it up here.
Since we're closer to the house where it's reported that Mary is actually hanging about. So without any further ado, let's go to the SB7.
Mary, are you here? Is there anybody here with us right now? Alexander, are you here? Come on, you talk to us.
For those watching, Alexander was Mary's husband. He was the head light keeper here at this location.
The historical facts are that he had seen her in the morning, or actually I think it was after his shift. They never specified what shift he was working. Head investigator, headlight. Okay, so historically, Alexander had gotten off his shift.
Alexander would be the husband of Mary. He was the head
Lighthouse keeper.
Here, and the two of them lived in this first dwelling right here. The secondary light keepers would have been in the second building over there, as we were told earlier today from our
Impromptu interview that he did not want to be on camera.
right, the park ranger is what I was trying to say. He said that there was usually a crew of 3, that the crew usually consisted of the head light keeper and family, wife, children, and then typically the other 2 light keepers would have been for the other shifts. 3-shift rotation during the day. This was an operation that ran 24/7. Typically, the 2 other light keepers were usually younger men, and they would have been lodged in that second building. We just ran the spirit box here. We didn't really get any results down there. There was high wind. There was no other indicators that came on our equipment. Likewise, up here, we ran the spirit box again, and not really getting anything. Now, that's not to say that they're not here, but they're not here.
So, historically speaking, what we know is that in 1923, Alexander got off of his shift. He was the head lighthouse keeper. It might have been day shift.
Who knows?
Who knows
there
exactly?
was no
We're
records
guessing.
kept.
This is hypothesis.
We haven't seen any records kept about which shift he would have worked. Logic would dictate that it being the head light keeper, he probably would have taken the day shift, and his other guys would have taken
The night
the swing and grave.
So what we do know, historically, as a fact, she left him after his shift from this house that's right behind us. She went down to the lighthouse and threw herself off a cliff. What part of that cliff, we don't know. What time, we don't know.
None of that was documented?
None of that was documented. Nobody actually had seen her jump. They just found her the next day down in one of the little lagoon areas around the rocks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about, because you can rent that building out.
Any of them, actually. So
we're going to try and rent out the head housekeeper's house one of these nights. And we're going to canvass that house with cameras. And hopefully we'll get some good friends of ours and see if they want to come on down and party with DBK Investigations.
So, as such, this is DBK Investigations. We're giving a special shout out to Northwest Paranormal Investigations. Thank you guys. We love you. Thank you for showing us a lot of love and support. Back at the Ghost Conference last month when we were there, we met with you guys. We had a good time, and you guys were very gracious with us, and we can't thank you enough. So this is us giving you a shout out, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Look up.